You can't keep making excuses. You can't keep being a hypocrite and doing exactly what y'all don't like. This whole party, that's what I fought against, stereotyping, and now it's being done to me. So there's a whole movement called the walk away from the Democrat Party, because I am a registered Democrat, and no, I'm not a Republican now, but I walked away from that party. I care about all the things that party does. That's what makes this all so hard, because I did a unity walk. When all the BLM stuff came out, I did a unity walk in my small Florida town, because I did see the stereotyping, I seen the racism, I grew up around it, and I was tired of it, and I was tired of the stereotypes, because everybody was judging that whole movement based off the worst ones, the extremists, just like they're doing with the Trump stuff. They're stereotyping all of us and grouping us with the worst ones just because we voted for him. And I get why. I get their rage, and I almost can appreciate it, because I was doing the same thing. I was attacking people, the people that I did go after were racist. So that's why it's like, I don't just support the whole Republican Party, the whole Trump MAGA movement. I am part of that movement, yes. But do I support the whole thing? No. Do I support the whole anything? No, because if you support that whole group and say there's nothing wrong with this group, then you're lying. If you act like the whole group is like the worst ones, then you're also lying. You can't keep making excuses. You can't keep being a hypocrite and doing exactly what y'all don't like. This whole party, that's what I fought against, stereotyping, and now it's being done to me. I've gotten told I was just a white lady that lives in a trailer. Of course I vote that way, and it's just like, it's crazy. I have a whole friend groups delete me and say I'm secretly hate gay people. I mean, the list goes on of what people think of me now, and they've stereotyped me along with everybody else that voted for Trump, and it's just crazy, because most of us voted for him for way different reasons than y'all even imagine. I walked away because the things that I cared about that people think that I don't care about, that's why they're not my friend anymore. They were using that. The Democratic Party was using it, using our hearts, using our empathy, and that's what upsets me, because they're using these people that care about other people and using our emotions against us. And for a while there, I believed it. I believed the Trump hate. I believed that he was just like the worst Republican. And when I realized, especially getting away from like extremist Republicans, I actually started to like him, because I realized he wasn't even like the most conservative person. Like he literally supports more than most conservatives do. That's why I was like, all right, I actually kind of like him. It's weird, because he is very misunderstood, and I understand being misunderstood. People think I'm mean, angry, all kinds of things. They make up narratives about me since I was little. So that's why I understand what has happened to him. I understand it because it's happened to me. And I'm not a religious person, but it happened to Jesus. It happened to Jesus. And before y'all come at me, I'm not saying Trump is Jesus at all. I'm not saying he's no Messiah. He's not. But what did society do to Jesus? He came there with thinking differently, trying to awaken people, trying to show them that they had their own power to take care of themselves. That's what Trump is doing. He's showing us that we have our own power. We don't need to depend on government. We don't need all these taxes that they claim we need for all this stuff. That why is education still so bad? Why do I get treated terribly on Medicaid? Why is there no coverage for dental on Medicaid? I can't even get what I really need done. I'm about to get them all out because it's so bad. The mental health crisis. The list goes on. All of those taxes that we supposedly need could have been used to help people get into homes and programs. Like, when you actually try to go and get help, it's very hard. Section 8, the wait list, in even all the Medicaid doctors I go to, most of them have a wait list too. It's not, I don't understand why people are thinking that they're fighting for Medicaid and education when it's been broken. It's severely broken. It's terrible. And yeah, so I walked away because most of the women on that side, also from the Democratic Party, are man haters. I've witnessed it. My own family talking and saying they hated men right in front of my son and my man, and her, like that. The man, my man, is her family. But you're sitting there saying you hate men. Oh my gosh. You're literally judging. You can't keep doing that. You can't keep judging the whole gender whole based off the worst ones. So yes, I walked away because I am a free woman. I've done my own research. I have discernment. Maybe I'm not the smartest, and that's what people have to say, that I'm not educated. You're right, because I struggled in school, and I struggled to connect there because a lot of it was whitewashed education. Like Christopher Columbus discovered Really? Y'all are fighting for that? He's dismantling it because it's broken. I took my son out because he's autistic, and they told me basically they have to do another educational autism diagnosis for him to even get, what does it even mean? If he's autistic, he's autistic. Had to redo the last part of my video because the sound went off. I don't know why, but basically me even mentioning about the whole autism and educational thing is that people, they're protesting like keep education, keep Medicaid, but you know what, y'all should have been protesting for it to be redone. And that's what Trump is doing. He's not taking it all away, he's redoing it. That's what we were begging for. We were begging for somebody to actually care that it was broken. Y'all should have been protesting a long time ago for the autistic kids that fall through the cracks like mine did, and me, because I was basically a mute all through school. Failed all my classes, barely graduated. So yeah, I don't have a good education. Y'all are right. Thank you for being the bullies that my school was too. Y'all grew up to be bullies because you were bullies in school, and that is the main reason I walked away, because I fought against bullies and y'all became them. I just wanted to add, because this was recent, a local man posted in the group, the Facebook group for like my town, because it's a small town, so we have community groups, and he was being racist, and I said something to him. I said, you are the reason why we are getting judged and told like that we're like racist. Like, this is not okay. You did not have to say that. And the guy posted his address, so I'm like, you're an idiot for even doing that. And I commented that because I do stand up actively to people that are extremists on both sides. I don't discriminate against that. And a local girl that is one of the, whatever you want to call her, alternative girls, commented and said, well, you're getting, because I said, this is why we're getting bullied. And she's like, well, you're getting bullied because wags vaguely at America. So these people think we deserved to get bullied because we've used our rights to vote freely. Another reason I walked away is because the Democratic Party, the commercials they posted, were basically saying that the women who had Trump boyfriends, Trump dads, and were secretly voting for her because they were basically being abused and controlled and manipulated by their men into even liking Trump. And as somebody who escaped an abusive guy 7 years ago and has a Republican dad, I mean, I have all those things that y'all... I didn't even like talking politics with my own dad, so... And the only reason I even really started loving Trump was when I actually formed my own opinions on him on my own. So, yeah, I don't appreciate that, because I'm free. I think for myself, and I don't appreciate being shamed. The whole reason I started speaking up is because they were shaming women and shaming us into voting the way they wanted.
For more great videos, download the Walkaway Social app at walkawaysocial.com. Share your testimonial and join our community.